fact that I'm talking to you now are literally mega million dollar lottery odds. Modern medicine says that there's no way that I'm still alive. But there are thousands of such miracles that happen each and every day. But what if these were not just random events or not due to some divine act of God, but rather stem from ordinary humans tapping into extraordinary supernatural healing abilities all humans possess, but they lie dormant in most. I have found the key to awaken these higher abilities and have created a formula to activate them, which I wish to share with you now in this video, Miracle Healings and the Heart. It all starts with heart-brain coherence, broken down into 3 easy steps that you can start to use right now. Heart-brain coherence is a modern practice based upon ancient wisdom and ancient teachings, but through modern science, it was discovered that the heart is the largest electromagnetic generator in the body, stronger than the brain, and that the brain and the heart are actually synergistically connected. They're not separated. That's our modern programming that has severed the natural connection between the heart and the brain. And as that connection gets severed, then we get separated from our higher abilities, our dormant superhuman abilities. So by doing heart-brain coherence, you start to rebuild the bridge and the connection between your heart and your brain. And you do that by making the heart coherent. I'll share a video above and on the end screen that teaches the practice in more detail. But the bottom line is that once you can sit with magnified gratitude, appreciation, and love, that's what makes hearts coherent. So if you can get very present in the now, you're not a name, you're not a body, your energy, your spirits, you're very present. You just feel grateful and compassionate in your heart, and hold that for a few minutes. It's recommended to do this 10 minutes at a time, 3 times a day, but hold that for a few minutes. Then your brain and your heart start to blend. Then you start to blend with spirit, and you start to tap into higher energies, higher frequencies. That helps to awaken your dormant healing abilities. Now, before I go on, I should mention, for common sense as well as for the algorithm, that we're not here to diagnose or prescribe any illnesses. We do recommend seeing doctors when it's appropriate. So let's go into the 3 steps now. Step number 1, first you want to get very relaxed and then do something that I call heart breathing, or creating heart waves. And all you do is, when you're present, on the inhale, feel your chest open and expand, feel your heart center open and expand, feel your aura leading with the heart open and expand. Then when you exhale, contract. Inhale and exhale. And you make little waves, and this increases the elasticity and the movement through the heart, which helps open the heart to higher energies. It helps activate the heart and primes it for this technique to work best. So do it for about 3 minutes. Long, deep breathing. Inhale, expand, open. Exhale, contract. Make waves, make elasticity, fluidity through the heart. And then you're ready for step 2. The second step, once you've opened the heart through your breathing, is you just want to sit and do heart-brain coherence. And all you do, being very present, get very grateful. You can count your blessings in your mind, but I like to just feel grateful for the present moment, because when I'm really present, I realize no matter what my personal story is, even if I'm in pain, that everything's perfect in the now. And I feel really grateful, and I feel a sense of compassion. And I just hold that, and I feel my heart open and expanding in these feelings. And I allow my brain to feel what my heart's feeling. By doing that, you're blending the heart and the brain, and you're rebuilding that natural connection and opening up these higher abilities. So that's the second step. So once you do that for a few minutes, here's where it gets really, really interesting. And you can do this step one of 3 ways, or you can do it all 3 ways. The first way is, once you have your heart and your brain blended, so your heart and your brain are together, you feel your brain also extending into your body, because through your nervous system, your brain does extend into your body. So you allow your whole body to feel that. But now, what part of your body is affected by an illness or a disease? Feel that part of the body and imagine or visualize that your heart and your brain are blended and they're together, and they integrate or wrap around that part of your body and bring that part of your body into that energy of the heart-brain coherence, feeling what you feel in your heart and your brain in that part of the body. A lot of times it's my lower back, so I'll do that. And I haven't needed a chiropractor for 2 years now, which at 66 is a minor miracle anyway. So that's the first way of doing it. You just blend the part of your body and you set the intention that through your heart brain coherence, you're activating higher healing abilities for that part of the body. The second way of doing that is you can work with the chakra system. If you understand your chakras and which chakra governs over which part of the body, which functions in the body, then you can, as you blend your heart and your brain and your body, you can blend the appropriate chakra. Like, for example, the root chakra rules the skeleton. So if I've got a lot of skeletal issues, I might blend my root chakra in and feel my heart, brain, and root all coming into a synergistic connection with one another, vibrating together. And as I'm doing that, always visualize, feel like the healing has already happened. So by doing this heart brain coherence, you also step into the quantum field. You also step into the realm of spirit. And by doing so, you activate abilities that way. So if I'm doing this on a daily basis through repetition, then I'm sending a powerful signal to the field that's going to augment the work that I'm doing for the healing. And the third way of doing that is if you have a specific condition like MS or cancer or something like that, go into your heart-brain work, but then take a moment to just feel the condition in your mind or visualize it in your mind. Like, what is it? And don't try to be positive or negative, just get it. And then in your mind, without thinking about it, give that condition a color. Like if I have an autoimmune condition in my mind, I'll give it a color, then I'll give it a shape without thinking about it. And then it's no longer a condition, it's a colored shape right in front of me. And what I want to do is to integrate that experience. I want to basically, once I have that, feel loving towards it because it's teaching me. You know, these conditions or these illnesses, sometimes they're a soul's choice. They're here to teach us and to help us to grow. So I'm being actually appreciative and I'm visualizing golden flames in my heart. So I place lovingly that shape into my heart and just watch it burn away, watch dark smoke billow out of the top of my head, which is the problems and the negative aspects of that, and just feel that blending back into my heart and blending back into my body. So that's the third way you can use the heart in order to work through and to heal yourself or to reduce those conditions. So again, just to reiterate, I create, instead of a condition, I get a heart, I get a shape and a color. I feel grateful. I place that in the heart, just feel the experience integrating back. And that's signaling the heart, brain, and spirit connection. That's signaling my higher self and my dormant healing abilities to enact a healing process to eliminate or integrate in order to heal from that condition. So there you have it. Try these things and let me know in the comments how amazing it works for you. And on the end screen, we'll leave a video that goes more deep into the practice of heart-brain coherence. And we'll also leave the end screen that has several videos on how to do this practice for various reasons. Law of attraction, spirituality, as well as healing. I love you. See you at the next video.